So up next, Bryson Stott. Outside low, and it's 1-0.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning. With the big bats coming up and a home run already surrendered, he's really going to have to execute against these next couple of batters.
That one missing inside. Action in the pen down there. Victor Vodnik getting ready to come on for Bud Black. And that's in the dirt.
1 strike.
And that is out of play. And there's ball 4. So a man aboard. Edmundo Sosa stands in for the Phillies. 1 for 2. On its way to the corner. And that will drop foul.
This is one of those situations defensively where you can't try to do too much. You got to make sure that you field the ball cleanly and get 1 out first. It's going to be tough to get 2 with this kind of speed in the batter's box.
Stop. Gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Next offering is in for a strike. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. And now it's Bryce Harper to the plate. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. The throw in. And the throw's offline, safe at third.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
Trey Turner with a chance now. Ripped into right center, and that should be extra bases. 1 run across. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He'll score. 2 runs are in there safely.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
Runner at third with 1 gone, and here is Luke Raley. Liner, and this could be trouble. In comes the run from third to add on. Now around second, going for third. The relay, the tag, out.
Absolutely perfect execution of the relay right there to cut him down to third.
Stepping in, Nick Castellanos. On the ground to third, McMahon. And they're happy to just get off the field after that frame. So it's 4 runs for him, 4 hits, no errors, and no one left. Last half of the 5th coming up. It's the Phillies 7 and the Rockies nothing. Welcome back as we take a peek at the starting pitching so far this year. And first offering is fouled off.
All these Rockies just aren't putting together very many good at-bats in this one. We're in the back half of the game, and they're still searching for a base runner. He's been great out there on the mound, no doubt, but it's also been a disappointing performance at the plate to this point.
Swings and misses on the fastball up in the zone for the strikeout. Here's Ryan McMahon now. First pitch swinging.
These hitters have been very aggressive early in the count, but when you're down, you might want to be a little more patient. Take some pitches, see if you can extend those at bats and get some base runners on.
0-2.
And as we get deeper, it's not going to get any easier. These at bats are going to feel more and more desperate with every out the rest of the way.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Good late cut for the strikeout there. That thing really got in on him, and You know, the cutter isn't really a huge swing and miss pitch most of the time because it's not really meant to move a whole lot. You're just trying to miss the big part of the barrel and maybe get some weak contact. But that one right there did a whole lot more than that. That was a really good pitch.
And now it's even up. Comes up empty. That's strike two.
Looking sharp, just a strike away from 5 shutout innings.
Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Rockies are down quietly. They continue to trail 7-0. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league. Now fly ball to right center. Veen in pursuit. Makes the catch, and there's one gone. JT Realmuto steps in. 0 for 2 in this one. First movement in the bullpen. Victor Vodnik getting ready to come on for Bud Black. Herget getting cranked up as well. Swing and a ball popped in the air. And that'll fall for a base hit. So a man aboard now with one away. Here comes Schwartz to the plate. This splits between April and May there. Schwarber, multi-time All-Star, 32 years old, a former first-round pick back in 2014. Lifted to left center, way back there, and that is gone. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they add a pair. It's 9-0.
He's going to the plate with a ton of confidence lately, and he's getting the results to back it up. No doubt, those two things feed off one another.
Back to the top of the lineup, Bryson Stott getting ready to hit. This one smoked on its way out of here. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. Edmundo Sosa stands in for the Phillies. 1 for 3. That's a laser base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single. Here is Bryce Harper. Move to first. Sosa back on a dive. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Still only 1 out here in the inning. To third. They get 1.
That's an out.
Double play. What a quick killing to end the inning. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. It's now 10-zip. Back after this on the show. This one isn't exactly close, Chris. Let's go off script for a moment.
I'm game.
Were we on script?
Never.
All right, Singy, in ballpark entertainment, you got a favorite mascot race?
Yeah, I love what they do in D.C. with the former presidents.
Somebody always gets tackled. They always get hurt.
I know, and it's just crazy.
Chop to first. Tosses to the pitcher covering the bag. And Estrada is out. Jacob Stallings digging in for the Rockies. And that's through there for a strike. 0-1. Do you remember when Tim Kirkjian ran in the sausage race in Milwaukee?
No, I didn't see that one.
Yeah. Yeah, they used one of the kid-size ones.
You know, this isn't exactly a mascot race, but I love what they do in Atlanta with the freeze. I wanted to race the freeze at one point. I don't think my hamstrings could hold up for it now.
I feel like 5 years ago you could have handled the freeze. It would have been fun, and I would bait you into it and try and get you to train to race the freeze, and it just never materialized.
Yeah, I appreciate that you had enough confidence in me that I could beat a guy who looks like he was going to the Olympic trials at some point or another. But yeah, it's always a great thing to watch there at Truist Park.
Would you have worn one of those bobsled outfits like the freeze wears?
Nah, that would have been a little too revealing for me at this age.
I feel you. 2 outs. That misses, and it's 2-1. And there's a fly ball deep right field. That's back. It one hops off the wall. Should be extra bases. Into second, and he's got it doubled.
The dream of a perfect game turns out to be just that, thanks to this hit. A lot of times in today's game, right fielders are able to get to a ball that stays in like that, but he hit that one pretty well. And if he hits it just a little bit different on the barrel, it's out of here easily. But there's nothing wrong with the extra bases right there.
Doyle in the box again. Takes a strike. Comes up empty.
He finds himself in a tough situation early. Just got to try to simplify it. Take a knock.
And he got him. Strike 3, and that'll retire the side. So 1 left for Colorado. They're down 10-0. Vodnik back to work. This one drilled to left. No doubt about it as they add on more. Gone.
Well, he went up there 0-0 looking to do damage. I think he had his sights set on that pitch. He went and got it and circled the bases.
Next to hit, Luke Raley. Out there to center, Doyle. Flying after this one. Makes the grab on the run. And there's one down.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
And that one is lifted in the air. Veen settles under it and makes the catch. And there's 2 away. Next to hit, Johan Rojas. Now a screamer into the outfield. And that is that. That one finds the zone. That's strike 1. And that's in for a strike.
All right, now he may have not liked either of those first 2 pitches or agreed with the umpire's calls, but at this point, he's going to have to bear down and be ready to hit anything close to the zone.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
I think he might have gotten away with one right there. That was a very hittable pitch right over the heart of the plate, and I know that batter is kicking himself right now. Would like to get that pitch again. Just pulled the string on it, and the deception gets him the K.
Tovar stands in here. Tried to hold back his swing there, but went around. That one's in there, and it's 0-2.
0-2 is the count.
Fights it off. He'll see another. The Phils up big in this one here at the bottom of the 7th. And he hits a ground ball right side, and it's through for a hit. Well, he waited until the 7th, but that's the knock that'll extend his hitting streak. Singy, how much does it weigh on your mind when you're coming to the plate in the late innings with a streak going?
Yeah, quite a bit. And a hitter's supposed to say he's only focused on the current at bat. But, man, honestly, it's hard not to know that if you don't come up with the hit, your streak's over. So it's there, at least in the back of your mind.
And a breaking ball drops in for a strike. That's in there. One, two now. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. See ya! Strikes him out for the second time today. Ryan McMahon digging in for the Rockies. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Swing and a miss. There's the changeup.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
And a rope into center field, base hit. And now two aboard.
Right there, does a great job of staying in the big part of the field. Man, there are a lot of hits there.
Miller up for the third time here. Watches that one miss. Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. He's got it, and that's the third out. Two left. We're the top. Top of the eighth, leading off, JT Realmuto. Out towards right. Oil sizes this one up. Makes the grab, one down. So here's the Phillies DH, Kyle Schwarber. And the way he's going in this one, we've been waiting for his spot to come around again.
All right, listen, everyone, stop what you're doing right now. This guy's got 2 home runs already. Now he's going for number 3.
That one ripped. Back there. And it's into the bullpen for a homer. And he's gone yard again. That's his 3rd home run of the game. And they add a run. It's 12-0. Singy, he's been red hot.
Yeah, another big swing of the bat for him. Man, he is really seeing the ball well in this one. He's putting on quite the show at the dish here in this one, and he's just so locked in with this swing, and he's just not missing right now. A 3-homer game, man, it's so special. And I tell you what, it's a lot of fun watching him pull it off as well.
Manager out of the dugout now. 1 out, base is empty. Now it's the second baseman, Bryson Stott. Line drive, base hit. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or 2 behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
Now here is Edmundo Sosa. Brings it in. And there are 2 down. Here's Bryce Harper. That one is absolutely belted. And foul ball. Stop off of first with 2 away. That one misses. And a count even 1-1. Stirring in the Colorado bullpen, Lucas Gilbert getting ready to go. Kinley, the right-hander, also getting loose. And that one is in for a strike.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Boyle's a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Jones has this one sized up, nabs it, and that is that. The Phillies get one by way of the long ball. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Jose Alvarado.
Well, he's been hit pretty hard at times this season, as you see with the big ERA. So this is an important outing for him to get on the right track.
Lined into left center, base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single. And now the catcher comes up to him, Jacob Stallings.
Right through there for a strike. Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can roll him up for 2.
The 0-2. Good eye right there.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Next offering is downstairs.
Great job of laying off those pitches down in the zone to even the count up at 2-2. Such a better feeling for the hitter.
Waves at the bender for the strikeout. And now the right fielder, Zach Veen. That one's in there, and it's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
And delivers outside. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Man at first, one away. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Well, interesting. He's looking very comfortable out of the stretch after giving up the leadoff single. Back-to-back strikeouts, so they haven't been able to move that runner up, get him into scoring position.
Turner with the throw to first. That ends the frame. The Rockies strand one. Hasn't been there. Back here. Coors Field. We go to the 9th. Trey Turner at the plate. In the air to left center. Jones on the move. 1 away.
Almost a loud start to the inning on that first pitch. Man, he's going to want that one back, no doubt.
Right side, hard hit. Fires to first in time. 2 down, bases empty. And digging in for Philadelphia, Nick Castellanos. Ripped to third, but handled, and that'll end the inning. And we're Uceta, the 6-foot righty, 27 years old, and they traded for him earlier this year. And ball one. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Well, we saw a solid effort out of their starter, and the bullpen is following suit. It's just a good day as a manager or as a pitching coach when you can hand the ball off to multiple arms and get stability from all of their performances.
Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
1-1.
Base is empty, 1 away here in the last half of inning number 9. And a 1-2. Swings and misses. Now only 1 out remaining. Here's Michael Toglia. That one finds the corner. Strike 1. They're down to their final strike.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Uceta is just 1 strike away. Gets a piece and stays alive. 2 outs, base is empty. Swing and a miss, and he got him. And that is the ball game.
Well, we saw complete domination in this one. The offense exploded for a blowout, and then the pitching staff nails, locked down the opponent. This team did everything right today.
12-0 your final here in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Sciambi. We'll see you soon.